ones here to dance at the beginning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide up. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
Cause I need your eyes on me. Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. And you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on fours, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a 10 feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me soldier, soldier. Flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Can't stop it, you gon' floppy, face Nazi. Talking all Aki, think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm rocky, keep his eyes on glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown.
take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white lie, take off the weird fury, I'ma take 10 steps and I'm taking off top off, take off the barricade screens and the microwave memes, see the real world outside, take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro, pay 5 days stay, take a quarter meal, hella follow, take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack, take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care, take off the gossip, take off the new logic, they're the phone bitch, I'm real, take off the should know, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag, take all that goods on the off and what do you have?
You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles, I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house. Venting in the safe. Can I fit out my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for a steady.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the owner.
You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What your life like? You gossip. What the is council culture, dog? Say what I want about you. I'm like overdog. I treat you like I'm Jigger. Watch I own it, y'all. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding it like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone stallion with the lip. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we hold the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a showdown in the AFC North. It's the Steelers and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start him, and right away he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Sparks. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook.
And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That second down play nets a -4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there with his first career and the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On second down, it's Sparks. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here we go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Sparks, and some room to maneuver, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 104 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up.
Well, that was not what you would call straight-line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Up the middle they go. It's Sparks, and he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Here's second and a yard. Burrow looking to pass. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the steal. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a fine chase on the right side, complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is
in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. So we've reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, and how about this?
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Devin Bush splitting behind the line to track down the ball carrier.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to fourth down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Now Burrow on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff up the middle. Sparks, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On second down now. 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now in the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. Sparks. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at their... We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans and play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
His top speed as computed by next-gen stats, not bad. 20 miles an hour.
Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They find some open field here.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 162 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sparks, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
An now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's good! And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest.
The players on your team or quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been tell you the dash all wood. 10 payments the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Side through the lot of starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck up in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner a nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo Baggins, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got the Bengals bruising running back. He was stellar a week.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sparks.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Still very early in the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake-bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle. The Bengals 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll air this one out for Boyd.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Burrow.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins, 70.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
As Jamar Chase picks up a 1st down here, how about a quick reflection on his debut as a rookie? Set a new rookie receiving record and the Bengals franchise record with 1,455 yards.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Burrow. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
This fielded right at the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Great game.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an... Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Able to slither by. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's complete right side to Asiasi. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now a handoff up the middle. Sparks. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
Here we go.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a give, right side. Sparks. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down to the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
McPherson's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normal points have been flying around. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Right back to him on 1st down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it. And
nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 67 yards. And the Bengals... The Bengals drive about to get going. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow. He finds it. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They were direct with us. They said last week his 3 fumbles. We want that to be an... There, though.
Here we go.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get a first down, but still short of the 20. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To throw, Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow. Complete to Boyd. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The field.
1-2, ready?
Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And quickly they get to the line. Now time to see what Burrow can do here at OT. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. Colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the street so I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the higher me. Show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese every day.
On point, ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Personal foul. Unnecessary running. Defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, the Bengals had a remarkable run to the Super Bowl last year, but one team that gave them trouble were these New York Jets. You might remember back in Week 8, it was the Jets rallying behind backup Mike White, who threw for 405 yards and 3 touchdowns, and a 34-31 New York victory over the Bengals. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into height out there,
the Bengals drive about to get going. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sparks. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Bengals at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals out.
Here we go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's going to try and go deep again. And this one is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to go up top again. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Sparks, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
1-1, ready?
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sparks at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Burrow on 1st down. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield now, Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Morgan. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. T. Higgins is the intended target. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They go play action with Burrow. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. And remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Sparks showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 2nd and goal. Burrow. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Well, the connection they had was excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this will stay a 12-point game. So 1st and goal quick. And then 4th and goal turns in.
Here we go.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. That is inches from the upright. It's no good.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 30 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are in great...
Here we go.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle they go. It's Sparks. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by DJ Reed. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown.
Well, here this third quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a one-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit say, we've got to go out there.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take him. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sparks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there. Here's Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll keep it on the ground. Sparks, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On first down, it's Sparks.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a handoff up the middle. Sparks.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 75 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Sparks.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Sparks might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's on. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. It's Sparks, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line. Down marker.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
They're on to the 4th quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. And it was the Panthers that wound up winning that one. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. Boy, a 3rd miss of the game right there. By rights, they could be high and dry right now, but instead, this is still a ball game.
And defensively here, you can't let this affect you. You've got to go out and worry about someone else's.
So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range. Could have won it with a field goal. Elect to go for the...
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. CGOD, baby, no, that's a gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing honest, we going insane. Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. Well, the Bengals getting set for their first possession of the ball game and leading them out in his third season. Really the face of Cincinnati football, Joe Burrow. Quickly to the air is Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Miami territory. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Burrow on play action. Open man downfield is Chase. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
On 1, ready?
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because You don't have much time to get them ready.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down. Now the ball comes loose. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Sparks, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. First down. Here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Burrow on first down. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they go play action now. Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And he has got it from 55 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Burrow looking to pass. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Xavier Howard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And now they're in the hurry up. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete.
Here we go.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Again, it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bengals first down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati.
Here we go.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They will throw on first down with Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Burrow. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Burrow. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. Wide open receiver, complete.
Gotta go score.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 9-yard touchdown there. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
For me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the.
It's week 5 of the NFL. And up next is Mike Hilton. And how about...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. But that's all they needed. The Bengals had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Up the middle they go. It's Sparks, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rolling to his left. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Sparks. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here we go. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Play action. It's Burrow. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. Looking left side and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that?
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He finds his man, complete. It's Sparks. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Burrow going to throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase. in the final. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. First down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit it with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Sparks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
To the air again, Burrow. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati. The Bengals drive about to get going. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, what's our analytics in the game? What is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. He's got the 1st down and more. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a 2nd to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sparks. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On 2.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
On one, right?
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with Mixon. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they...
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the Riasi, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations.
We the ones who started it. Translation, Yanni had to buy Yanni at Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
Trust, me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, pretty leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when me ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they don't know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only cover the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous, man. You know what's up? You know what's up?
Week 6 of the
On one, ready?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Against a team coming up with a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On one, right?
Burrow going for it on 4th. They're going for Jefferson downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that would be the last shot that they take in this game.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'll be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Burrow on play action. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Burrow on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The field to Jefferson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have it.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Get the football back. So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm wondering.
Burrow will throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. First down now, but that clock rolling. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg and something to build on. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And he's got this to Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll give it to Mixon. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Play action. It's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 37.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Mixon again, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. First down, here's Burrow. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. The ball's arriving, and there's a defender there. He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here we go. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action with Burrow. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up. And Burrow going to throw again. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route.
Hey, we got to keep...
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. This is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Here we go.
They'll go to P-Ryan, trying to pound it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now here live in New Orleans.
Here we go.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. And the avenue closed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down now, but that clock rolling. A throw over the middle, taken in. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun again to Mixon. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On 3rd down, Mixon. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of... This is a...
thought they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I could have been to prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I work a plan now, can't I?
Here we go. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah,
absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 10-7 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The Bengals sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.